dancing to every rhythm, humming to lovely melodies. Every moment is our joy. Smiles heal us.
Digital Samurai has a program in Africa called Digital Ronin Apprentice. Our goal is to empower 1 million African youth by teaching them digital skills and matching them with jobs for entrepreneurs who need content production support services in North America. Anne is our first female Digital Ronin Apprentice. Anne is a wonderful, compassionate person, determined to bring opportunity to her community. But before she can do that, Anne needs your help.
As we work more and more internationally, things that happen on the other side of the world affect us. That's what happened to Digital Samurai when one of their apprentices ran into some trouble, felt they had to help. Michelle Ricketts is a partner with Digital Samurai. Michelle, can you tell me what the situation is with your apprentice?
Yes, thanks so much, Craig. So Anne in Africa has been an apprentice with us for approximately 3 years and has done great work. She ran into a situation with the recent elections where her partner was arrested on unsubstantiated charges and was put in jail. During that time, they haven't been able to pay their rent because he is the primary breadwinner. So this has put them into a very difficult situation.
And this is someone you've worked with for a long standing. This isn't someone who's called you out of the blue and said, "Hey, I'm into some trouble."
No, absolutely. We know in dealing with Africa, we know there are situations that are, tenuous at best. No, Anne has worked with us at Digital Samurai, my brother's company, for the last 3 years. And I've personally had work done with Anne and that she's done for me as I partner with Digital Samurai, and they do some of the work for me for outsourcing.
And so there was trouble with the election. Her partner was involved and was arrested. And what is his situation now?
He was released, but now he actually has to obviously defend himself with these charges. And it's not like North America where you just get legal assistance. They will have to pay for whatever is required around that. But that's not what we're trying to address right now. Since they have children and the family, we want to keep a roof over their heads to at least be able to continue life. How they deal with the rest of the situation, they will start to figure that out. But right now it is about assisting them to get their rent paid for the last 3 months.
Thank you, Michelle. And now, let's hear from Anne in her own words.
The last few years have been so exciting as I have made progress with the Digital Ronin Apprentice program. It took me years to raise funds for me to get my smartphone for the program, and I have learned so much since I received the phone 6 months ago and started doing social media management work. I am so thankful to have this opportunity, and I can see a bright future even for the youth in my community, whereby they have a chance to improve their livelihoods and become self-sufficient through the Digital Ronin Apprentice program. But now the future is in jeopardy due to the current political unrest in my country. My husband was unjustly arrested and put in jail. When he was finally released, he had lost his job, he has lost his careers, and we were months behind with our rent when he went to jail. I had just started making money as an apprentice, and I do not earn enough yet to cover all the rent expenses and other home expenses, much less the arrears. My husband has been traumatized through the various beatings due to his arrest and the loss of his job. He needs to see a counselor that will support him through this new journey, but our immediate challenge is paying the rent arrears to avoid eviction from our home. I do not want to put my children through more hardships, and I want to support my husband however I can. That is why I asked Digital Samurai if they could help us get back on our feet. I am determined to give my children a brighter future, but I'm afraid of what will happen. I will not be able to work as an apprentice, and I do not know what will happen to my children. Have faith. that everything will work out, and I believe my country has a brighter future. I appreciate your support and thank you so much on behalf of my children and my husband. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Anne. Due to a large number of young people in countries such as Ghana, Nigeria, and Uganda, Africa has more potential than any other continent to empower its youth, raise the standard of living, and end extreme poverty. The median age of the population in Uganda is 16. With a smartphone and Chromebook, Anne can teach other women in her community how they too can support their families and become self-sufficient. But that bright future will not happen if Anne is evicted from her home. We cannot let that happen. The world needs more young women like Anne. Courageous women willing to stand up and take charge of their lives. When her husband was taken, she did not go quietly into that good night. She found a way to help her family. She reached out to Digital Samurai while caring for her children alone and completing her apprentice duties.
I'm really proud to say that I am now able to sit on a round table with men and discuss technology with compassion because of the Digital Ronin Apprenticeship program. My faith was so strong. I knew it would happen. I knew that time would come, and the faith that I had in God made all this happen. And I believe the same faith will make my village, my community change. I would really love to see other young women like me feel the same way, feel empowered, feel strong in technology for God and my country.
Please donate and support Anne's efforts. 100% of the funds will go to help Anne and her family. Help Anne so she can share the skills she's learned and empower others in her community.